Okay, so we're back here sooner than I thought, and just because I want, well, two things happened here. I got this. Oh, before we begin, I might have to cut this extremely short. There are technical difficulties with the internet, and my wife's doing her exams, and they're due in an hour, so hopefully we can get this done before that. Anyways, long story short, purchased this box of fine computer parts off Kijiji. I would say locally it's from Kingston. It's about 250 kilometers away from here. And I also got this 486 I thought was coming in August that came to me today. I'm not going to go into the details of how it came to me. You'll notice a lot of parts are missing here because they were bent and broken. At the end of the day, I got the computer to post with some other memory. I'm not going to get into it. That's a story for a future build that's coming up very soon because I got the green light on that. But for today, we're going to open this box up. And it's a two-part process. We're going to put these parts into here to test some of them. And then I have another Pentium under the desk that will take care of the rest of it. So if you're curious, watch. It's just going to be basically an unboxing of parts to verify that they are, in fact, what they seem to be. Okay, so I believe I ordered, I don't exactly remember what's in here, some floppy drives, a lot of floppy drives, a hard disk. So let's see, what do we got here? This feels like the hard drive. I thought that was Judge Judy. Jesus. All right, it's not Judge Judy. What do we got here? Hey, the hard drive. All right, I have my reservations about if this will work. This will also match the Connor drive that I got with the 486, which boots. There are some bad sectors on it. I already found that out, but it boots. So we're going to see if this 120 megabyte hard drive works. If it does, I've got some plans. Excellent packaging material. We're good here. What have we got here? A floppy drive. That's mostly what I ordered was these floppy drives. Hopefully there's a black-faced one in here. So there's another floppy drive, excellent. And a third floppy drive, excellent. And a fourth floppy drive, that's excellent. And, oh, good, a black-faced one, perfect. All right, so that's going to be for the 46 build. You'll see what I mean about that later. Packaging, okay. There should be a video card and an I/O card in here. A PCI video card and... yeah, multi-IO, nothing fancy. I got a stack of these things, but, whatever. These are getting harder to find. Not, whatever, it's there. Packaging material. Oh, there's the video card. Mach 64. Yeah, 2 megs, I believe. And then here, what's in here? This is excellently packaged. I'm not destroying whatever's in here. Okay, so there's some RAM in here. Of course, using the most professional of tools. You know what? I'm just going to fish them out. I'm pretty sure I know what's in here. All right, some memory. I don't know how much static damage I'm doing to them by taking them out this way. Oh, that's going to be for a later. Unbox or not unbox it. Just the two. There's got to be more. Oh, okay. They're like back here somewhere. Okay, so nice. Okay, I don't think there's anything more than that. All right. So let's put the RAM in. Into this 46. We'll take this RAM out. There. All right. This probably looks like 4 megs, so we're going to just slap that in here. 1, 2. 3 and 4, and we'll just take this this black one, sure, cool. We'll plug that into. I don't know where pin 1 is on these things, so we're gonna maybe try this a couple times. So long story short about this 46, it arrived way ahead of schedule, which was great, but it was packaged in the most flimsy fashion I've ever seen. The fact that there's a bend part here, like the case, I had to bend everything back, like a couple parts. The RAM that came with it was two pieces were thrown about everywhere. The video cards not working. This is one of my old video cards that are here to replace it. What else can we shotgun here? Shotgun this IDE drive. We'll see what's up. So as you've just seen, I've just unboxed this. I have no idea if any of this works. I'm told it probably does. So January 22nd, 1992, I was 9 years old when this thing was built. Sweet. Let's get a diskette. Diskette of check it. Good. All right, so that's plugged in. Let's plug in. Fire this thing up. Move the camera over to. Okay. All right. Oh, that's promising. But that's okay. Let's begin the troubleshooting phase by unplugging this and unplugging that. And without anything else, let's fire it back up again. Okay, so let's put some known good RAM in here. We'll start with that. So I don't know, one or more of these are defective. I know it's not the video card because that does work. It did previously boot this up. So here we go with some, well, this is 1 meg memory. Okay, so that is good 1 meg memory, 1 meg each. Usually artifacts like that are indicative of a video card failure. Make sure that's just seated in there properly. And we're about to test that theory. Okay, these are my own memories. Oh, we're off to a great start. Okay. I have not fully tested this board, but it did post earlier. So, all right, that for testing later. What do we got here? Okay, this looks like a semi-matched set. All right, so we got some video signal there. That's good. Okay, yes, 4 megs of RAM is working. The battery on this motherboard is not working, so cool. So that is one of the working ones. Let's get one of the ones that I bought and put it in here on the 4th bank. So these are 30-pin SIMs. You got to put them in 1 at a time, or 4 at a time. 8, 8, 8, 8 gives you 32-bit. So, okay, that one's good. Well, good. I'll test them properly later, but there's the posts. So, we got a poster. And next, we got a poster. Also, so it's got to be that one. Interesting. Or maybe they all somehow combine to screw this up. I don't know. All right. And the last one. And, okay, well, what I'm going to do in that case is, actually, since we're already here, those ones failed on me, so I'm going to just try these out real quick. Plug the hard drive. Why would I want to have it turn on and turn off 5 times a second? You know what electronics love? Being turned it on and off all the time. That's what they love. They don't like stability. They don't like just being on all the time. They don't like cruising on the highway. They like being jerked on and off again. That's what they love, especially when you're dealing with 30-year-old technology. So, so far so good. So what did I do with that? These ones are good. Those ones are untested. Yes, that's fine. Okay. And huh. Well, maybe they were in incorrectly. The contact sleeve cleaning. I got no idea. When it came to me, the two of the chips, the original chips, were just strewn about everywhere. One of them didn't end up working. I tested them with MemTest and it kept failing. That was very time consuming because, as you can imagine, I have to do a complete MemTest on a bank, then replace one from the bank, then replace another one from the bank, and so on and so forth until I found the defective one. And of course, the defective one was the last one because that's just how it goes. So I'm going to put these back in here. That's the original set that I tested. Label those later. Okay, so those ones I didn't work with these ones. Okay, so let's put the ones that I bought. Wow, they're really corroded. I think maybe that might have been just all it was. It just needed to be like an old Nintendo game. Blown on. So let's see what we got here. Let's put all the same ones back in. This is a decent quality motherboard with the metal clips as opposed to the plastic ones, which break every 2 seconds. All right, I'm going to just assume it works. Plug this hard drive in as well. That's it's happening off cam, but it's getting plugged in. All right, power. Okay, probably just like a shitty connection somewhere or something. All right, 3 megs of RAM, 4 megs of RAM. Let's see what we got here. Auto detect hard drive. 120 megs detected. And let's give it a floppy drive as well. I'll do 2 things at once here. A drive error. All right, well, we're off to a great secondary start. Is it plugged in, everything? Oh, well. Problem is, it ain't plugged in. Okay. Another problem this motherboard had, the guy decided to just put a box around this. Here, let me see if I can move it over here a little bit. He put a box around this, literally just the thinnest piece of bubble wrap that you've ever seen in your life, and then cardboard around that. It's like, no, that's not going to work. But look, lo and behold, the 120 megabyte hard drive is booting into Windows 3.1. An inopportune time to have a mouse. I do have a mouse. Kingston Online Services. So this was used for the internet. Cool. Games. Solitaire, Minesweeper. What's on the hard drive? Quattro Pro, Old DOS, KOS, WordPerfect 5.1. Looks like a boring ass thing. Probably not even worthy of my time. But what's that? What is that? What is that? Are you guys seeing this? Holy shit! Is that memory or is that video? Let's exit this. Wow. Okay. That could just be memory right there. Let's retry that process with good memory. Always ground yourself when you're doing this. Interesting. All right, maybe the Russian video card isn't working very well. 8900C here. If that still gives me the same problems, then I have yet another one. Okay, and okay, that might be video board related. Could be the RAM on these on the video card. I don't know. We should probably put that. Shut this off. Put the customer's RAM, or the RAM that I bought back in. So this is the fun. Just like an old car. I mean, I'm doing the same thing with 35-year-old Hyundai. Works awesome on cruising speeds. Great town cruising car. Second you take it out on the highway, bucks and rattles and all that other crap. Check the ignition system, fine. Check the point dwell, fine. Check the timing, fine. Check the compression, fine. Put another carburetor on it. Even worse. Cleaned out the first carburetor. Yeah, traded off some ignition or some low end for some high end, but still. Yeah, I mean, I'm not expecting perfection from this, but let's at least isolate what's working and what isn't here. I'm still seeing some weird, and I didn't see that when I ran the original card in here. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna do then. Just didn't show me anything anymore. Oh, here we go. Okay. Well, you know what? I'll isolate that later. Let me just make sure these floppy drives work. General failure. That usually means heads are screwed. Okay, that one's no good. I know that the diskette works because I tested it earlier. All right, next one. Oh wow, the buttons smashed in there. Oh, it looks like Canada Post gave this thing a fucking thing. So I can bring that to the camera. Just if you look at the other corner here, that button here is just stuck in there. Alright, let's try that. Okay, that's less than optimal. That has been smashed by something. But we're able to read. Excellent. Alright, so let's check it. Unfortunately, these newer floppy drives generally aren't super very good. You can tell by the amount of pins that were removed from it that this is a later model, really bent on just, riding out that compatibility from the 90s and early 2000s that required diskettes. So, yeah. Well, maybe I could save the plate off of it or something. I don't know. We'll see. One down. Questionable memory. Hard drive boots. Doesn't make any weird noises. I don't want to. Do I want to test the memory? This is whose memory is this? Yes, let's do it. Let's test the memory. What we're gonna do is check the memory. Change. Yeah. Run memory test. All memory tests, 1 pass, 4 megs. Shouldn't take that long. Okay, and while that's happening, pop this guy open. See if I can't revive it. Actually, ironically enough, the computer that was sent to me from Hungary, this one, said that the floppy diskette drives, this one and this one, were untested, and whatever, buyer beware. That one was in bad condition when I got it, but it did end up actually working. After I re-greased the heads, and what else did I have to do to it? I re-greased the rails, and then cleaned the heads up. I don't have my Q-tip on me, so we're going to alcoholize this pad. get it in those read-write heads. I don't know. I doubt this will work because even the earlier Mitsumi drives, I remember from being a kid, that have a lot of exposure to this kind of stuff when I was a kid. Kid being like, late tens, super early teens. That these things, Mitsumi drives, are just kind of always shit. So don't have high hopes, but at least I have a black face. I can. Oh, there's a cover plate here that's just not there. Is it part of this? Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh. Anyways, that 5 1/4 was just riddled with crap, and I had to use rust check in there to re-grease the rails. I had to actually physically take these pliers and loosen the worm gear up all the way up, put it in, because when I plugged it in the first time, it just went it just made a head knocking sound like a Mac, and then it was just it passed, but it didn't read anything. So I fixed that up. Then it mechanically moved back and forth, but it still couldn't read the contents of the diskette. After which point, I just cleaned the heads with they were just covered in dust, and that worked. So good. All right, the memory is good. So that is good, I guess. I don't know what's going on with my weird ass video signal. That is maybe again I've just really quickly tested this. So okay, we're gonna put that in the super retest for later pile, but I'm satisfied with it for now pile. This floppy diskette drive needs some work with the button because it's kind of like on an angle, and it's actually not even ejecting my disk anymore. Okay. So, what are you doing? All right, get out. All right, so that needs some mechanical adjustments there. So we'll put that in the okay pile, I guess. And we'll try this guy again. We're going to plug him in. See if I can move the camera here. You guys can see more of what's actually going on. Okay. Oh, right. Yeah. All right. There's enough wire that I can put that there. Okay, so the heads are moving. Oh crap, it's going to try to boot from it. Yeah, it is a non-system disk. Alright, that's fine. I'm just curious how quickly it determined that. I don't think that drive is any good. Crap. This again. It's starting to artifact again. That is really weird. I wonder if it's a hard drive thing. I got to scan that for viruses. Am I write protected? I'm write protected. All right. Oh, cleaning the heads worked. All right. Let's actually run a program off of it and see where we get with that. And while we're waiting for that to happen, Korean RAM, good stuff. Samsung with the old logo. I don't even know if this is FPM memory. Okay, so sure, it runs a program. That's fantastic. And exit. Cool, works. Next. Okay, again, mechanical reassembly pile, but more or less working. Pin 1 here. Power. This is a weird one. What is this? Alps? Oh my god, an Alps drive? God, that's. I haven't seen that in a very long time. Alright, I need something to put this on. That would work. Power. And let me just figure what I'm going to do next. So this is going to be tested on the Pentium. And that will be tested in here. Alright, sweet. So I should prepare a screwdriver. No, stop. Ah, stupid business. Alright, whatever. I'm just probably going to go into the auto exec right now and get that out of there. Are there going to be any weird order? Yeah, there they are. That is weird. What's up with that? Because I used this. No, I didn't. I used the other hard drive. All right, for shits and giggles, we'll put the other hard drive in there after we're done the final test. For now, will you read the drive? You will. Oops, not check this. Check it. Okay, I'm satisfied with that one. Alps, hit or miss with these in the Commodore era. You know what? I'll write on that after. I'll connect. I'm at Sumi Drive. Oh, I'm gonna 50-50 say that this is gonna be problematic. There's no orientation, so okay. Cool. What's today? June. What is today? Day before Canada Day, so I don't know. Let's just say 30th. Put that up there. And we're going to do exactly that editing as last time. We're going to not put Win in there. Perfect. Just get goes in. What do you want to bet? $5? Okay, all right. Yeah. All right, that's good. Now, when I do put these into actual systems, there are way more complete tests than the 24-hour burn tests. Another Mitsumi drive. Okay. Yeah, so these are just like, okay, but test in later pile. I have 3 piles. I have 4 piles. I have a pile of junk, which doesn't work at all. And then I have a pile of kind of works to test later, which is this. And then I have a pile of good ones, and then I have a pile for myself. So if it makes it into the 3rd pile, it's good. can't be tested now. We're going to test this next. Oh shit, all the jumpers are gone out of this? What? Literally every single jumper is not even in here. What do I even do? Okay, shit. Let me grab my bin of idle parts. 1 second, lady and gentlemen. I might have the same thing in here. Okay, this floppy is okay enough. So we're gonna leave it in there because I know it works. So I have another one like this, and it has jumpers in it. But it's a different layout. Okay, so that is not the same. That is not the same. I've got a Soviet era one here with Cyrillics on it. That's pretty cool. I don't have that exact one. Okay. That is not the end of the world here. So let's have a look at these jumpers here. There's no map on the back. Got a Prime 2C controller. This is a 2C controller. This is a 2 controller. Okay, so let